going live. I think we've gone live. We have gone live. Just gonna wait for confirmation from YouTube, and I think we are there. Yes, we are there. We are up and running. Hello and happy New Year, everybody, and I hope you all had a smashing New Year's Eve. I have finally recovered from the 24-hour live stream, and I've got back into trying to complete all those little challenges to unlock Rainbow Unicorn Sparkly Park or whatever it is. And this turned out to be the worst, but like so mixed about this one. This is, I've never built a game or done any scenario building or whatever, but like this was terrible. It's bad because it was so good at the beginning. And so let me explain at the beginning. You get like this like small starter section, and then there is like tsunami after like earthquake after like tsunami, and literally it's like really painful. You have to like move, build. So I like came over here, and then I think when you get after like 15 weeks, like there's just a point where the game just stops. Like no more tsunamis come, no more nothing. It just turns off, and then it's like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, now get to 250,000 people, which is now just a big slog, and you have to go around and collect all the soil from the bottom of the ocean, and then build these like mega cities, and it's just really boring and tedious after that. Like honestly, it was just so tedious that I went back into the old habit of building these like big, you know, the big, what are they called? The big like monuments that give you all the good health increases and everything. And yeah, so now we're on the cusp of winning this. I think we need like 500 more, and this has just been a daily slog and a grind, because you literally need to like scoop up all the land at the bottom and then build like big island sections, and it's just so tedious. It is unreal. So that is what you got to do at the beginning. You got to build and move, because there's going to be tsunami after tsunami and earthquake. There was even like a targeted one where they took out like all my infrastructure here, and it was really good for that, because it was like literally I was down, I was up, I was down, back up, and then you know, you didn't know if I was going to make it or not, and then literally just nothing, and it just became ridiculous. Like if you're going to do that, at least make it something more achievable, like I don't know, 100,000 pop or 70,000 pop, because then you know you've gone through like hell and back, building and surviving and quick building, and then you just reach that. I don't understand. Anyway, we're on the cusp, so we're gonna let this thing roll and let this thing play out. But yeah, just doing this just so you guys don't have to, because it's just, this was an utter just drag. You can see my lovely interconnections and things. They're not very well done, I will admit that. And I didn't use mods. These are obviously left over from my 24-hour live stream. We can check that if we go to a junction. See, look, there's no mods here. Nothing set up. And there we go. Boom. Yes. Done. There we go. And finally, like 48 hours later or something so stupid, we have accomplished it. Like, it was just so bad. Like honestly, the worst one yet. But there we go, that's one more down. What do we need next? Win by the Dam. So I can only hope that Win by the Dam is slightly better than this. You know what, I just feel like doing what I did on that live stream and just absolutely destroying the place. Just meteors. Look, so it was like this. It was like tsunami after tsunami coming, and then there'd be an earthquake. Where's the earthquake one? I think it's over here. And there'd be like another tsunami coming in. But also when you figured out that you can just remove the land and build like a sea barrier. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay, there were no meteorites, but
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
but you'd obviously see it's low-lying ground, and then but once you built up,
An earthquake is occurring.
you see like that would happen, and then suddenly like majorly cut off your infrastructure. Then you'd have to rebuild it really fast, get that all back up and running. And because it is all low-lying land, a tsunami coming through here is actually hugely devastating. Why do they take so long? And you are literally always on the lookout for where the next one's coming in. I did place buoys down to help. Yeah, there you go. There's reminiscence of the olden days. Tsunami buoy warning. See, that asteroid just created like a huge surge in water, and huge flooding and damage, so it is really, really bad for flooding in this area. Sorry, that was unnecessary when I did that. But also, how do we like prevent it? I put like this disaster relief area around here because it was costing so much to like repair the buildings. So I put this down so I wouldn't have to pay so much, because they go in and they fix it up and then you only have to pay the rebuild costs, not like a whole new cost for a building. And then it's surrounded that by walls. And then it seems like once the game's got it figured out that you're pretty much like you've got like everything covered. Where is the tsunami? Just to show you the power of it.
Hi, I'm Greg, owner and founder of Steel Frame Spots. Due to unusually short fingers, which are a characteristic of my family line, I was unable to play spots at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead,
Oh, come
I invested
on.
my energy
This would be
into getting
perfect
you
for a tsunami.
the
Come in.
lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year. I fight every day to get
Maybe
you
I
the
should put that
best
back
deals.
together.
I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Spots.
Oh wow, that went straight through the middle of that town.
Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
The best views in life come from the top. Looking out from a window on the 70th floor, the people below you look more like ants than individuals, all tirelessly working for a chance at the same high-rolling lifestyle. Where would we be without this kind of division? If there wasn't always someone earning more than you, why would anyone compete anymore? From up here, you can't help but take a step back and think righteous. If you're feeling blue today, imagine listening to this next
Why is this not
video
working
of
now?
Be Like Mine.
Oh, did we kill off the load of power plants? Ah, yep. Connection here. It's gone. I gotta say, it did feel good launching that asteroid. Oh, come on. I should have set that tidal wave at the beginning of the video, then it might have been here by now. But yeah, it's the same strategy as we did in the other one. Just literally compile just big city after big city. And that's basically it. You just got to worry about traffic flow, and then you're in and done. Really wish I could speed this up. Bloody hell. Where is my tire? Where is my tsunami? Come on. It would. Yeah, don't. I got massively bored during the scenario and just made random things because it was taking so long that why not just mess about and have fun with it. Come on, where is my wall of water? Come on, that's just asking for it right there. Come on. Is that it? Ah, finally. Thank you. So like at the beginning of the game you're always like rebuilding, doing stuff, and you're always like rebuilding, coming down here, rebuilding, moving out, making plans, moving over here, trying to find the nearest land sources, you know, going into like your top menu to to find which like piece of land has the most like suitable build structure, like how much land could be underneath as well in the water, and literally I scooped every bit of land. There's like 2 levels, like the bottom of the sea. Hold on, I'll do it. There's like the bottom of the sea, and then there's the top where all the buildings are on. That's like the 2 levels. And yeah, there's 2 states on these islands. So if you were to protect your land, what you could do is you could, well, we can't do it because we haven't got enough, but you can dig down, steal the soil from like your baseline, put it on ultra thin. I haven't got it anymore, but you can just build like a wall of, well, basically you can't just build like a wall like we did in the dam, the flood rush one, I think, if you remember, where the water was rising up. So you could build like a dam of like just a giant wall of soil here, and that will just stop the tsunami coming in. Oh, there's no buoy over this side because this is like a new bit of the city. Oh no, there is a buoy. That's going to be way too late. Oh no, there's another one over here as well. So you see, like the middle of this land's built up, so you can see it's protected this bit because it's stopped the water, so you can make an artificial wall within your boundaries by going up to like that height. These things are so slow moving, but absolutely devastating when they hit. Oh, there's a third one. Or is that just one?
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts.
So there you go. My computer's probably going to slow down now with all the action that's going to go on. But you see, because it's such low-lying land, it just comes straight in.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and
So you see, what do we do over here? So how we protected this, as you can see the remnants of it, is we had this basically like a wall. I took it down because there was no need for it. But you just basically just build that up. And then that will hold back any like tsunami coming in. Or at least break it. Where for the first couple of levels, first couple of times you're left with this, just like huge destruction and just flooding and yeah, just complete awfulness really.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
So yeah, we're just going to compare the difference. You know, just a small taste of the difference, like test the difference between the two.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid
Obviously this is not going to help if your tsunami's coming from the opposite direction. In fact, it's probably going to compile and make it worse because it's all going to collect in this one area. See, there's another one that's just come in. I mean, I can understand why the tsunami stopped because this would just, I would just give up at this point. I think if something like that happened on this scale. But yeah, this is like the beginning of like how it starts. Like there's like a tsunami over there, tsunami over here, earthquake over here. You see, like the tsunami comes in. Shouldn't be too bad. Ooh. Okay, so a little bit gushes over, but this is a lot higher back in the day. But you can see along here, it's much better. But still, that's still broken the momentum of like the tsunami having a high wall like that. And so now we just get general flooding. This is a lot better than this impact site where lots of damage has been done. And yeah, that's basically how you do it. You build a massive, massive wall, like even bigger than that, and it should stop all your flooding and troubles and everything. Boom. That was me. Happy Sunday. Happy New Year. Let's all create our own sunshine this year. I think we're going to have to rely on ourselves for that. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe out there. And I will see you next time for, what was it called? Win by the Dam. Win by the Dam. Hopefully is much better scenario. Let's have a look just before we go. Why not? Not even going to bother saving that because that just... New game, scenario. Do not be like, make £250,000 city. Was it win by the dam? See, population 65,000, wonderful. Losing conditions under... That's something I could get behind, totally. That seems like it's going to be a good ride. A nice city next to a dam. What could happen? Hard difficulty. Okay, yeah, let's see, that's going to be fun. Let's see, losing conditions. Play 300 in-game weeks. Brilliant. Okay, so it's nice and short. Or a couple of hours at least. Right, next time.